Joined here by Gary Hall Jr., who's got a very good book of drives this Friday night at GP. And Junior, firstly, let's start by talking about last week. And King of Swing, 26.8, he ran home, and he comes up against Chicago Bull this week. But just to touch on that, what did you make of that performance?
It was outstanding, first of all, but it's still a bit of a concern that he can do that in front. But you know, coming from behind, he can be sort of leave a lot to be desired. So. I won't get fully wrapped up in him until I see him do it from behind, but maybe I said from now on we're just going to drive him like smoking up. But yeah, I don't think that'll work for him this Friday.
Well, he takes on Chicago Bull now. Off what he did last week, if he brings that form, is he capable? We'll get to Chicago Bull shortly, but is he capable of at least making Bully stretch his neck?
Oh, for sure, yeah. If he went like that outside him or something, he would make him stretch his neck for sure. Couldn't ever see him beating him with the scenario of Bully being in front of him, even going as good as he did last week. But I'd say with King of Swing leading, it'd be a different story. It could be pretty close, I'd say. But yeah, I would probably still drive Bull. The emotion might have got the better of me on Friday night with the win, but I've settled down a bit. I would stick with Bull, but I wouldn't be 100% confident. No, definitely not.
It's not like you to get caught up in the emotion of it, Gene. Let's talk about Chicago Bull. Second up, 1,700. Any concern at all?
Not really, no. He's working along good at home. We sort of know where we have to have him now through having him for so long, and there's sort of little signs he shows us. He's underdone, there's no doubt about that, but over the mile, drawn where he's drawn, we expect him to get to the front, and it should be too good.
You're pleased that the introduction of 5-horse free-for-alls now, they'll accept that, so there is every likelihood that he'll be able to race here every Friday night. Yeah,
I mean, there's nothing worse than having a horse like him or any horse that you're working every week and you can't get a run with, because if you don't get a run, if he wasn't racing this Friday, he'd have to go track work Saturday and he'd have to run good solid time at the track to simulate a race, and there's nothing there at the end of it, so you always got to wonder how many times you can keep doing that and not getting a run. So it's a good initiative, I think, and I think it will make the field sizes bigger, because if people can't just sit around and now wait for a race where it's a preferential draw, they just got to take him on all the time. And I mean, he's not unbeatable. I don't think he's got to that level yet. He is beatable, so you're mad not to race.
Speedman, Friday night, race 1, number 1. Is this the week for you to salute on him?
At least it's race 1, we can get it over and done with, but I should be awake. But looks awfully hard to beat from the draw. He's racing really well and should get the win on the board, but we won't pencil it in just yet.
Okay. Mad Robber, race 2. What did you make of the first up performance over here in WA last weekend?
Yeah, really good. He should benefit from it. We probably he came to the fore a little bit quicker than probably what we expected, so we trialled him once and he trialled really well, and we put him in, but I think he would have benefited again from the run. Harder task on Friday, obviously, but he'll make his presence felt. Then
we go to the next race, which you had a couple of options here from the Prentice Yard. You think you'll go with Quick Stride there? Yeah,
I said to Justin just tonight that I'd like to drive Quick Stride. I thought he's drawn pretty well in that field. I said if he wanted me to on the other one, then so be it. But no, he said he'll take Corelli around, and I'll stick with Quick Stride. His form tapered off a little bit, but his last run showed to me, or his last 2 runs, I believe, showed to me that he's right back at his best. So he'll be hard to hold out. He's got a good turn of foot.
And Major Pride in the Diamond from Barrier 1. Big race, Barrier 1, pretty handy, isn't it?
Yeah, and she's going really good. She went terrific last start in the Breeze, went second, and I think she's in the form that suggests that from this draw she can win the race. So we'll be trying to make every post a winner, obviously, from the draw, and just the way she's going, I give her a big shot.
Okay, and then let's talk about the last one Off to Light. Is he starting to work back to, because he has won some pretty nice races in the past, is he starting to work up to some pretty good form?
Yeah, look, he's probably a horse with sort of limited ability, but he tries really hard, so that gets him a long way. I think it's a stand Friday, it's his first stand, so Carrera and Mackinham are the only 2 off the front, I think, so he's going to lob handy. You'd imagine he got away well in trials for Matty, so I won't hear the end of it if I don't get him away, but he's got a good turn of foot, and he can be used up a little bit early to get a good spot, so he's probably an each way chance in that field.
Okay, and the best of the night, that'd have to be Speedman, wouldn't it? Race 1, number 1. Do we kick it off with a whip banger outside of Bully?
Yeah.
Touch wood.
Anyone who's game enough to take it. Yeah, to get on.